die here. This place is highly poisonous. This place should not exist. Like, it's right next door to one of the most radioactive Superfund sites in the freaking country. Excuse my French. Sorry, I'm not mad at you. I know I come across mad.
You're not coming across mad. You're coming across as frustrated.
I'm a gypsy. I'm an ethnic gypsy traveler. Scottish. My maiden name is Robertson. I have always lived on wheels. I have never not lived this way. I've lived this way. It's the only way I'm happy. And my husband is not dead anymore. Like, he's asleep taking a nap. And it's been 4 years. And I talk to a psychotherapist every Thursday about how it just feels like about 3 months. And today, wiping it down and knowing strangers were going to come and poke around, I've cried all day. And I'm not a crier. I tried to get visitor passes just because I needed support. And it makes me feel suicidal. How can I not? I'm terminally ill, so I can say that without you having to call anybody. Okay, it's true. I can tell you, I feel suicidal today. You don't have to worry about calling nobody. Pardon?
During the rest of the globe.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really fighting for my mental health here. It's not just, this is a dignified death for me.
Right. This is the way you want to leave.
This is how I want to die. I just want my kids to be able to come in, see me, my friends. It's devastated me, the no visitor part.
There's no reason that they shouldn't allow visitors. I'm working on that.
26 months. What crime have I committed? For 26 months. For 26 months. For 26 months, I'm not allowed visitors. What crime did I do? What crime did I do? I can go out that gate, but I have to come back to this filthy, poisonous, hostile place. These people are so hostile to me and Kelly because we have HUD cases. They are so retaliatory.
I'm sorry to hear all that.
It has gone on and on.
I don't want you to have to go
No,
relive everything. I don't want to upset you.
I'm not trying to be pressure. I'm just telling you what it's like for me and Kelly. And we're at the end of it, and she has hope of going to her family. My family's here. I need to get out of here. I need to get somewhere they can come and see me in the last few weeks or months of my life. Or maybe God's going to keep me here longer than that. Even more reason to fix it. Unless we want to spring for a bus. Okay, the only thing I've talked about before is a bus. Go down to the Muni yard, get a bus they're about to put out of service. I got people that'll take the seats out, and I'll step sideways into it. I can take a bus. I don't want an RV. I don't want a van. I take a small transit bus. But there's no. I don't have that's at least $7,000 or $8,000, right? So. See, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. And that's even, and I'm even saying, when I'm saying 8,000 or 9,000, that's way high mileage. We're talking 300,000 miles. But I'm not going anywhere. I just have to be able to get into somewhere. Like, that's the problem. This is, that's how people end up on the side of the road. It isn't because they want to live on the side of the road. It's because almost every RV park has what he calls 10-year rule.
Yeah, they have,
So, it isn't that people want to live that way. It's they have no other choice. They're ultra poor. They have no.
There are more RVs.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're complete. Yeah. You can just go through Craigslist and find.
Nothing else, somebody's property.
Yeah, and I already have a friend up there, and I've lived this way so long. I'll find somewhere, and I don't have bad credit. I don't have evictions, none of that, and I have an income. And I'm fair. I don't have any drug problems or any. Well, I got the dog, but he's. Sorry to get so upset. I knew I would.
Yeah, don't get too upset. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get with your mom. I'll get back to you hopefully by the end of the day about those passes.
Yeah, I'm just, it's just it's getting hard, that's all. So, I'm trying to get ahead of it. So, that's what's doing it. No, that's absolutely what's doing it. No, the holidays are just like, can we just get rid of them altogether? Can we just chop them off the calendar? Yeah, God's kept me here for 4 years with it, so I figure I figure people either go really quickly or they don't, so we'll see. And the treatment of my neck, I have one here, and it's shrinking it, so, it's working. So, as long as it was working and I'm sticking around for it, I got to figure out what to do. I got to get out of here. I can't stay here. I'm going to lose my mind here. Look,
Thanks, Ramona. Keep it posted on
Thank you
anything
very
else that they say anything about those passes. And
Yeah,
I'll
will
keep working on the new program. Andrew.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate your time, listening to me. It can't be easy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for miracles. I'm not looking for miracles. But I know I heard it run. I heard how.
We can get you back on the road.
That's all I want.
Safe.
That's all I
You can
want.
make it there and then some.
Yeah, that's all. Because it
Not
really.
too far, like you said.
And the thing about it is when you're up there in that country, you need to be running
I'll tell
because
you right
of fires.
now, it's not as bad as it looks. It looks bad.
Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed to hear
It's
that.
not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, and I love to be here. I love it. When I
They
go.
didn't do you no favor by putting the stuff on the windows. Made it look even worse.
I mean,
That's not the answer.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I was already having issues, but
I've
you
never
know.
seen it close up how they did it.
Yeah, no, and there was nothing wrong with the windows. There was not a
They did it
single
with a putty
leaking
knife,
window.
it looks like, or something like that, or
Yeah.
a brush.
Yeah, there's not a single leak in the windows before it happened, at all. Like, there was nothing wrong with the windows.
Well, what's
Now
going
there
on
is.
is the body is shrinking up on it.
Yeah.
The body's shrinking up on
I don't think that's weatherproof.
No.
that. No, it's nowhere near weatherproof.
I took it real hard. I
I
did.
bet you
I
did.
did. I took it
I'm
real
glad
hard.
It's been years of this.
Yeah, it's been a minute, and I'm just, you know,
Frustrating.
yeah.
I've only been here for 6 months and I can understand because I've only heard part of it and it's terrible.
Yeah, it never stops, and it's you know what it is. It boils down to hatred of people who live in old RVs because there's nowhere to put them.
Well, they're eyesores.
They're eyesores. They
For them,
are
I mean,
eyesores. They
yeah.
absolutely are.
Right.
And so that what you need is a place for eyesores where we can put like some privacy thing around them with some lattice work and some plants growing up over it. People would have privacy. People would have a little outdoor space, and they wouldn't have the eyesore problem.
A lot of the problem is too that people that have RVs that bring a lot of junk in.
The hoarding is a real problem. You know, it is. There's so many
You
many
haven't
issues.
done that though. It's like,
No,
look at that one over there. Like, yeah.
But most of them do that.
a lot of
Right,
mental
right.
illness causes that, but a lot of the frustration of being inside of a space that's crumbling around you. Like if you walk into right now, my dog is long hair, white long hair. It's like walking in a butterfly cocoon. You know, I have everything where it's nice, it's pretty, and everything's nice. I'm comfortable.
It's yours.
It's yours, right? Exactly. But at the same time, I don't bring anyone in because I know all the fur and hair.
Oh, I got that. I have 3
and all
dogs.
the
I
yeah,
do
the
that.
dog is he's
Yeah.
he's my pride and joy, but at the same time he's a hand, like the fur. So a lot of times when you're in these RVs, you want to be able to take everything out, clean it really good, get rid of it once in. There's no chance to do that here. Like, there's no workshop. There's no
There's no
nothing.
chance to do that anyway, really.
That's
Yeah.
what people need. It really needs
Yeah.
to be like a volunteer organization of people that just recycle and process and get people somewhere. There's a million places across the country people could just park an RV and pay a little something. And people would be okay, It doesn't have to be like
Live
this.
there forever.
Exactly, and just be normal. That's what's wrong with it. Here there's no normalcy at all. At all. And it's just, it starts after 26
This is an
months.
RV park now.
Poorly
Nope.
executed RV shelter
No,
park.
safe parking. No, this is just, they call it
Right.
safe parking, and it's,
Because there's no sewer line.
Right.
right, no, and it's supposed to process people in and out within 60 to 90
Right.
days.
It's supposed to be transitional.
Right, that's the word, transition,
Right.
60 to 90
That's
days.
my understanding.
And it's not, it's
It's a place to teach you to get your RV covered.
Correct.
Basically.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You'll find almost everybody out here is older, disabled, or has some kind of weird issue. that
Which
got
is
them
why
in
this
here.
is the site that I'm usually dealing with as the ADA person.
We wouldn't have lights except
Yeah.
for him. We didn't have lights in here for months.
Did they put
Forever.
one by you?
No,
They turn
mine
that
is
on?
great. It's
Still
beautiful.
got
Okay,
to get
good.
the toes, right?
That's the whole point. That's
Yeah.
how that's the pressure. That's the threat of impound. And if I can't get out of here registered and driving and leave,
They
I-
take you out of your RV, where do you
and not only worse, you're mental by this. Like, you have to let that happen 1 or 2, 3 times. Just the threat of it makes me
You
mental.
get that far down, it's hard to come back out. You ain't getting back up there either.
Nope. That's what I'm talking about.
But
And
this is like what you want. So it
this
shouldn't-
is what I want. No, no, the threat of it constantly being lost makes me very aggressive, I guess.
I've been on the street before. If I didn't have family, I wouldn't get back out.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking
I
about.
have family to help me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Family was what did it for me too. Yeah.
No, there's no putting, even though I want to, I woke up this morning going, here we go one more time. There's my sixth
I
go
know
at
what it
this.
means to be on the street.
Yeah, and so for me, like I have no choice. I have no backup. My kids are all in roommate occupation or,
I live in a
you
trailer
know.
myself.
Yeah, so I gotta, I gotta fight for
Me and
this.
they both, we got that trailer myself. Something like this. Not real.
Even there, they're starting to crack down on the looks of them. A lot of these cars.
You gotta have at least
Yeah.
2008.
Right.
Mine's are done in 2008.
Yeah. That's what I told them. I said, look, if you go down to the Muni bus yard and give me a transit bus, paratransit bus, like one with 3 windows and a handicap door in the back, not very long, not as big as this,
You get by with that.
I'd transfer out of that into this. But nobody's going to talk to me like that. Period.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up
I
if
know,
I'm in the
I know
meeting.
you do,
But
Cody.
it's like,
Hey kid, this is.
I mean, you know, you've been dealing with it longer.
But there's ways I know about the lifestyle. I know how to make my own restrooms and all that. And mostly I'd be able to get into a park. They'll take a nice looking paratransit bus, They won't take a school bus.
Talking about smaller buses.
Yeah, I'm talking, the ones like they pick up handicapped people, and, paratransit buses that have the handicap
Those would
thing.
be made nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything in here is mine. Like it's my individual piece of furniture. It's no longer. I've been in it so long. There's hardly any sign of the original RV parts of it. So I could take it out and put it in a bus and leave overnight. Like I could literally go overnight. But see, for me, there's no choice but to do it. I'm not ever going into one of their rooms. I appreciate y'all's time.
In your van, you need that to go up there to look, right?
No, I need a van to be able to go back. Once I park this,
Appointments and stuff.
once I park this, then I go back and forth to town or go to my medical appointments or come down here for my treatment. And I don't really want to, there's not really anywhere to go up
You
here.
can't be commuting
Yeah.
anywhere.
Right.
No,
So-
I have to have my RV,
Right.
my minivan
So
for the
that's,
back and forth.
I'm making sure that stays on the discussion. It's just.
That's
just
the
one
reason I brought up
first,
the SSI law this morning was because I know this from fighting for both of them with SSI.
Yeah.
But if it's your home and it's parked somewhere, then they'll afford you to use the car.
Yeah. We'll keep on them about it.
Thank you. I feel like it's worth the effort. I wouldn't if I didn't feel if I hadn't heard it run the way it did that day, ran out of gas, put 7 gallons in and started right back up to come.
I've seen it a lot worse.
And they're great. They're really great. And
You
even
take a little love and care,
yeah, and I haven't been doing that. I have to admit. 4 years of this has kind of not been. You can tell. It's heartbreaking to even open it and look at it today. My husband loved this vehicle. So, yeah. But the key is that it's what I got, and it's what I got. That's a lot more than a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be able to raise some money on the side and do something with the roof and make it. I'd like to get my solar panels put up there, to make it where I can, do some things. Yeah, I do. I'm completely solar.
Should have a TV or something.
No, I have everything. I got a freezer and it works, and I do my solar bed. But once I'm driving, I want it up there.
So how do you go to get
They don't let us have our propane tanks out here. They tell us to disconnect our kitchen. We sign an agreement when we get there. Because there's no fire suppression out here at all. This place is so illegal. I'm saying that away from you. This place is so illegal.
The city just said, we're going to throw something at them.
So they could suck all that money out. They spent $12 million on this thing. That's what HUD's looking into. That's why that's the only reason they're jumping on it, is because me and her have HUD cases. This is a prime example. You and me both.
We would have been in trouble first.
Ooh, that's right. I know that's right. That's the only reason they're out here talking to you, is because HUD is behind watching it. That's the only reason. All these other people out here are just as damaged as we are. They all have plans and places to go.
One way or another.
Oh yes, it's COVID especially. I tore this country up. I never got back up from it. That's true.
I never wore a mask if I did. We're out there so far away from people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all. Anything y'all can do. Because I really do. I'm not.
We'll get together.
They ought to have. They ought to just, like I said, go down to their own bus barn. Well, I've been seeing y'all's ads forever on Craigslist.
Okay, we're gonna let's get together, get back
Thank
to
you.
Okay,
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting y'all.